Well, I'll do another video. Why not? So, yeah, another thing is I said 217 as the area that I expected to pretty much hold. And that's exactly what it did, guys. Let me show you how brief, I mean, yeah, when you see it hit something and everybody's like, oh, he's a liar or whatever. But look at realistically what happened. And congrats, members, on WTI. Yeah, I called this one out right here at 330, and it's running with oil, right? But yeah, so and then we've got DJT taking a little dip. It looks like about done. Um, so let's look what happened, guys. It's on the 4 hour chart is what matters to me. You didn't put on a 6 hour, but it's really the major closes. Yes, you swept 217, but in general today you did a bulk of your trading right at 217, right? Look at the volume. It all came in right here at 217, right here at 217, 216, 217. So yeah, did you have a sweep here real quick and then a second sweep? Yeah. You spent 20 minutes under 217, 20, 30 minutes, right? But no real close, no valid close under 217. So you got to realize when somebody's giving you, like when I mention a level, and here's a 4 hour, like you can see up here, 4 hour chart. And you can see here we did not have a candle close under 4 hours on a 4 hour chart. So yeah, you did. Did you have a sweep? Yep. Did you get back into this range? Yep. So what was this range over here? Right up to 242. So we're still an inside bar. So this day here, or this 4 hour bar, and this 4 hour bar, and pretty much this 4 hour bar, and pretty much the close, open and close on this 4 hour bar, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, they're all pretty much inside this bar, right? So what you got to look is that's what kind of 211. So you got to look at this as your bull breakup bar, right? 211 or whatever to kind of 244, right? So everything is all about this bar, right? At this point. And then you could drill in and go back. So 211 to 244, when we gapped up that day, right, or whatever, the earnings, that was the range, correct? And then you since came and made a higher high, but then you pulled back in, but you didn't lose the low. That's why I'm saying you can't just go and do this. Bears obviously fought their butts off for that low. And what happens after you fight your butts off? They wanted this gap fill, guys. They're insane. They're like some people that keep saying we're going to go to 190 and all this stuff. But they fought as hard as they could today, and they said, "Oh, we're going to get that gap fill." Well, it's fine to fill in a wick, guys. So that's mainly done, right? So we're still in this bull inside bar. It's inside, and here's the total bull range, right? We're toward the top of the total bull range, and we're in a bull inside bar from this last move, right? All we have to do is hold the low, and then we can retest that high again, right? In theory. So I expect a late day run still. It's 9:59, as you can see down here. Also, I want to show you one more thing that's just a little bit interesting. If you just take out all the noise, guys, and just say, like, what was this? Um, what was this thing? It's kind of a bull flag, right? Right? And then we ran up. And then look at this bigger one here. What was this thing? Well, it's kind of a bull flag if you take out the dilution part of it, right? And so it's kind of exactly the same pattern, is it not? If you take out the dilution part of it, right? So yeah, it was fine. It went up. It was, so we consolidated by, there's two things you can do, guys. You can consolidate by price, where the price goes down, you consolidate, and then you run up, or by time. Well, we've met both factors now, right? We've obviously consolidated way too much on price, but we're back to the top of this flag, just like where we pushed higher last time. But because of the dilution, it consolidated more by price, And now we're finishing the consolidation basically by time and price. We're at the higher price, but the time is here as well. So there's not really many excuses left. I mean, there's no dilution coming, right? That I know of. We have to be at least 200% up from this zone, pretty much. When AA announced, I won't dilute until you're up, until we're at least up 200%, it was right here. So we need to be at, from what I understand, you have to be at least $6 to have dilution. So plus you just had earnings, and I guess there was cash generated from earnings. So you don't need dilution, and plus you just did dilution. So for me, you need to play out this third bull flag, right? There's one here, boom, one here, and we need to make the high of this kind of real run, this bull flag. What are we waiting for? Who knows? Just until it's done on time and price. Was this the final test of that breakup bar, the bull bar, inside this bigger bull range? So the top of this range here held, right? Top of this range, pretty much today. It'd be nice to reclaim 223, right? That'd make us feel a little better by the close, right? Because it's kind of this pivot here, right? So then after that, where do you have? Really, the next pivot is at 280, right? So this is just a real simple, messy way to look at things and just draw it up and cut out the crap. Because, yeah, I'm about had it, I've about had it. Just get over 223 and get going. There's nothing really left. I'm going to do a measurement real quick, and then that's it. So let's do this. Okay, so we have this bull flag here, right? Let's take a date range, right? How long did it take till we started moving up? 31 days, right? From the high to the low. Well, let's clone that piece of crap and look up here. And let's just figure it out. Well, guess what? We're past 31 days, guys. So there's really no excuse. There's nothing. This ran from pretty much 990 to 188, right? It hit 194, but it doubled, right? This went from 121 to 284, so it doubled and a little more, right? So there's nothing much different about this leg or this leg except we're over consolidated. We could have already run by the 21st if you just look at the same time frame. Let me see again. 22nd. Oh, so today is actually the 23rd. So that's not that far off, guys. It's almost exactly. So if I were to run 20 from this high over to here, run this 31 days, it puts the first day of the move right at 31 days. If I were to put this high up here and do it to 30, well, it's showing 30 days. You guys saw me copy it. It says basically today, or I mean yesterday or today, or maybe even tomorrow, right? Just in time. Now the price over here just went nice and easy, right? Just kind of went nice and easy, and then boom. But this price, you can just imagine that there was no dilution, and we just went like this, right? And we're here. We're ready to go here, right? So just imagine there's no dilution. Oops. And then that whole thing never happened. Just imagine this part of the chart, this part of the trading doesn't exist, because guess what that is? That is an island bottom now. It traded down here because of dilution, whatever, and then it jumped back up into this bull flag, the end of the bull flag. So that's an island bottom. You will not go back down here. It's an island. It's called that because you'll never return. You went on a cruise down here through dilution and a bunch of crap. Now you're back up into this bull flag, just like this bull flag. And you're like 1 or 2 days past your consolidation period that you did last time here. So now you're good to go. That's why I'm saying this has to run today, tomorrow, Monday, or Tuesday. It has to be, it might even be peaking by Tuesday. So that's it.